Hello, everybody. It's me. Okay. First of all, I have to get Botox. Second of all, I listen. I just came from Orange Theory. That's why I'm wearing. That's why I'm wearing the sports bra. Hi, everybody. I'm just hot. Third of all, good Shabbos. Welcome, everybody. Okay. So I have various guests on. Okay, let me just make sure that I've sent everything. Hi, everybody. Saying Shabbat Shalom back at ya. I know it's so cold out. Okay, what didn't come out so good? Oh, it looks great, Darrin. Okay, so I'm gonna bring on some of my guests, then I have more coming later. So first, Seth in a tank top. Okay, let me bring out my guest, who I think is up in Toronto. Please welcome, with the spelling of his first name, we got to talk about it. Please welcome Darrin Baker. Hi, Darrin.
Shabbat Shalom, Seth.
I'm going to use a better microphone. Hold, please. Shabbat Shalom. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Ow, I'm so sorry, Winnie.
No, my mother wanted to spell it Daryn. My father apparently said, not a chance.
No, how about like the normal person spells it Darren? How about that?
Well, the first problem there is the word normal.
Okay. Second. Oh, that's it. First and second. Okay, got it. Oh my God, someone just called me Buck because you can't see anything below my neck. Darrin, it's so nice to see you. Tell everybody why you're in freezing Toronto.
I'm up here shooting Doc, the TV show.
Okay, I remember Doc from the 70s. Honey, that was 50 years ago. You're living in a dreamland.
There was that Doc, and now there's the new Doc. And don't hold this against us because we have nothing to do with the news channel, but it is on Fox.
So is The Simpsons. So that's totally fine.
So is The Simpsons.
Okay, so I accept it. So you're on Fox. You're shooting Doc, spelled D-O-C.
But I moved up here, Seth, and based myself out of Toronto, but still work out of New York and Toronto.
And I still work out, hence my tank top.
Okay. Speaking of which, you used to work out at the same gym in Harlem that I worked out on.
Yeah, New York Sports Club.
And I used to see you, and you would say hi, and I'd be on the bike working hard, and I'd say, I'm not a big enough name. He won't really talk to me.
You're probably right.
I am.
You have your resume with you. If you would show me your resume, I would have been a lot friendlier, dear. But that is hilarious. I lived there for like 10 months. Hold on. I'm going to try to download this while I'm talking to you. Darrin, tell everybody. Hold on. How do I download this? Tell everybody how they would know you from Broadway. Because I download this. Go.
Broadway?
Broadway.
Well, I mean, the 7 people who saw the biggest Broadway flop, the New York Times, I think, called it the worst musical ever written for the Broadway stage. I co-starred with Jackie Mason in the Jackie Mason musical called Laughing Room Only.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were rehearsing it, Kevin Kline and Audra McDonald were in rehearsal for Henry's something. It was something that was being done at the time. And they would listen outside our rehearsal door at 42nd Street Studios, and I once came bolting out because it was just a fiasco, and Kevin Kline said, "It's called Laughing Room Only, but everyone's crying." And what else did I do? I did.
That's brutal, dear. But by the way, I just realized you did Sunset Boulevard. Were you there when Faye Dunaway was going to take over, but then didn't?
I rehearsed her into the show.
Hold on. Wait, my other guest is going to have to hear this story. Julie, this is like an emergency for you and Billy Eichner. Okay, let me welcome to the stage difficult person herself, Julia. Okay, Julie Klausner. Hi, hon.
Hi, Julie.
Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, it's pronounced ooh. Okay, so Glenn Close is starring in the show. Faye Dunaway auditioned, sang for everyone. They were like, your voice is amazing. You're in the show. You began rehearsals. Darrin, go.
So I was a cover at the time. So the covers, the swings and the understudies, rehearsed Faye into the show.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you, like, it was so surreal. And I remember one day, and Faye was so good in the book part of the show. Like she's
an amazing actress. Yeah.
She was the definitive, like her acting was exceptional, but the singing was dry and kind of like, it would hit this and drop. And she would be like, with what look? And it was really, God love her, but she was so committed. And one day she turned to me and she grabbed my hands and she said, Darrin, darling, she said, aren't musicals magical? And then I said, they are. And then they let her go and the whole thing was a fiasco and Patty and lawsuits and Glenn going to Broadway. And I'm going to tell you something nobody knows. There was an usher at the theater who hid in the catwalks.
Yeah.
Filmed the rehearsal. And the closing day, he comes to me in the parking lot and he says, I got something for you. I don't remember his name. This is 40 years out, 30 something years ago. And he says, just take this. And it was a VHS tape. And I took it home and it was Faye Dunaway rehearsing with us from the catwalks. And I loaned it to somebody. He's no longer with us. Ellen Harvey's husband, David Eric Shapiro. Do you remember David Eric? Anyway, and do you remember Ed Ivanko?
No, all these names are amazing. No.
But these names, they were all anyway, they caught wind that I had it and they said, we have to see it. And so I loaned it. I was young. I was 28 years old. And I gave it to one of them and somebody made a copy and a copy got out and a copy got out. And Current Affairs called and wanted me to give them a copy for, are you sitting back then, for $25,000.
Wow.
And somehow really usful, got a call from
the production company, Angela Roberts production company. Just want to tell people, yes, continue.
Found out that there was a copy and thought that I had made it.
Oh my God.
And their lawyers called me and said,
oh my
we
God.
understand you. I said, I was given a video and they said, if this goes anywhere, you're not coming to Broadway with it. And so I turned it over to them.
The solicitor,
never to be seen again, and went to New York and did the show on Broadway.
Oh my God, but thank God. But this is my question. Are we going to play that clip tonight? Go.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we throw to the clip now?
Can I tell you, I know a lawyer who has it, and and this is so many years later, I have never had the guts to call him and say, can I have my tape back?
You know what? It's bad karma because it's not her fault that she wasn't good. It's like she was hired.
And in all fairness, she was so lovely.
So she wasn't difficult? Like she didn't have the Faye Dunaway, difficult?
I think because she was in an area that wasn't a go-to for her. She was really, she was lovely.
Wow. Well, let's just end with that story and say that it's all good.
Seriously.
Good night. Shabbat shalom. No.
Okay. Well, by the way, we do have to light candles. So hold on for this candle lighting. I have all these photos and then they're so hard to see on my screen. That's why my eyes are like little slits. So I'm going to show this photo. So we have Rena Strober coming on the show, who's training to be a cantor. She was a Broadway gal. She was Cosette, I think I wrote Cosette Goldberg or Goldstein. And I have a photo of her when she was being bas mitzvahed, and she's dressed a little bit like Lily Tomlin in 9 to 5 in the fairy tale scene.
Hilarious.
Look at this. I love this. It's like a drop waist.
Yeah, but the twist ending is it's now 20 years later and devastating to us all. It still fits Rena Strober.
Oh my God.
No way. This is the ultimate flex.
Okay, was
Rena? Oh my God.
I can't.
You can't. Hold on, a couple of things. Rena, first of all, have you been letting out the waist every year?
No.
Okay. Have you eaten in the last 20 years?
No.
Okay. I love that you happen to have it in your closet. It's a little Norma Desmond.
Amazing.
Thank you. I don't know what's scary is that I still own it or that it fits me. It's all just disturbing. Obviously, I have some childhood issues to
Look at that.
You know what I love about it is it's somebody who wants to do off the shoulder but knows that they can't for sure.
Hilarious.
It was the option. And when I was 13, I was starting to blossom. And when I looked down, I could see my boobies. So I assumed everybody could. And the whole time I'm just pulling it up and pulling it up and pulling it up. But I need to know I had matching gloves and matching shoe covers and the hair.
Gloves, like an opera glove?
Right, opera glove style or COVID?
No, little opera gloves. Those are the little ones, right? That just come to here.
No, opera gloves are to the like past the elbows. So you had like little proper kind of white tie gloves.
But they were this. Everything was made of this.
Fabulous.
Okay, hold on a second. Darrin, I feel like you texted me quickly and I didn't really know what you said. You either know Rena or you guys were married at one point. But can you just say what the story is?
No. Rena, first of all, hi, Rena Strober.
Wow.
Hi.
This is, if Rena remembers this, it'll be amazing. But I remember it. She's nervous. So in 2000, Rena worked at a restaurant sang at a place called Rao's.
Yes, of course, Rouse.
Sure.
Wasn't it called
Yeah.
Rouse?
Rao's?
Rao's.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had
My
just gone through a divorce with a Broadway person she's lovely, but that didn't work out. And I don't know how I got Rena's number. Somebody said she's great, she's a lovely Jewish girl, and she's so talented, and she's beautiful. And I said, well, I'd love to meet her.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. So I called Rena, if she doesn't remember this, and I asked her out on a date, and we made a date. And I didn't know her, but I'd seen pictures and I heard lovely things, and she's so talented. And the night before we were supposed to go on a date, and I didn't know this until I called her the next day. Do you know what's coming?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Rena was singing in this place that had some notorious characters visit it. And apparently somebody heckled her from the bar. And not heckled you. What's the story? And
I mean, it's a long story, but I was involved in a mob hit the night before I had a date with Darrin, and I had to go into hiding because of this mob hit. It's a whole other story. Oh my God, I forgot about
and
that.
there was, wait a
What
second,
an excuse!
it was in the papers. There was a shooting.
So I wasn't
my God,
lying.
anyway.
I wasn't just getting out of the date. Like, there was proof on the post.
So anyway, the point being that if that hadn't happened, we might be married today.
I could have been Rena Baker. I could have been
Rena,
the Baker's wife. Baker's wife.
But Rena, when you came out of hiding, why did you not contact Jip Zion / Darrin Baker?
I was lost. I had a lot of.
You had to go into the witness protection program.
I
a
understand.
lot of
because
things to do. Can I just say that Difficult People was one of my favorite all-time
Yeah, and
shows.
hello.
The pilot, but from the pilot to the last moment,
Thank you.
is so delicious, and I feel so honored to sit
Thank
here.
you.
And
As do I.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. Thank you.
Julie created it and starred in it.
Amazing.
Everyone's dream come true.
Somebody had to.
But more importantly, Rena still fits into this. That's really the most important.
Can't even believe it. I'm trying to see. Wait, I think I see the gloves. Can you, Scott?
Yeah.
Seth, can you bring, so the
See, they
gloves
go
are
up.
sheer. This is a sheer glove.
Fantastic.
It's made of this netting.
This is the height of elegance.
I don't know what to
1989.
say.
I should be out my age, but
The hair too. I mean, the volume and the shine.
Well,
I tried
Rena,
to do it.
you'll save it for your daughter's bat mitzvah.
Of course, I'm not buying her something new.
No, I
Okay.
meant for you to wear.
Oh my God, I dare you.
Ooh.
It's so postcards from the edge.
No.
I did a cabaret years ago called Rena's Bra Mitzvah, and it was all about my boobs being more successful than me. And I came out in this dress. And I played the video of me singing "I Enjoy Being a Girl" from my bat mitzvah.
You sang that at your at the party or the service?
At the party.
I sang what I did for Love Duet.
With who?
My sister Beth. It was kiss today, goodbye, and point me towards tomorrow. Let's go far away. Talk about that later. Now, by the way, we were discussing hairstyles. I don't know if you remember that Darrin Baker used to wear a lace front. There it is.
Oh my gosh! Look at you.
And that suit, it was a custom made suit, and I really thought that I was a man.
You can tell that's tailored within an inch of its life.
It's hot. Hey, I'm going to bring on a Jew from the West Coast. Please welcome my good friend who's joining us spontaneously, Mr. Jack Plotnick. Hi, Jack.
Oh, hi.
He's also cutting me some video clips. Hi, Jackie. We're going to start. Keep cutting those clips, Jack. You're here for one reason only. Video clip cutting. Rena, please start with the candle lighting, if you will, and then we'll go into the brachas, and then we're going to do more bar mitzvah and some performing and everything like that. Okay, so I'm going to make you bigger, Rena Strober.
This day, this week has been dark. Every day just seems to get darker and darker. So let us bring whatever light we can bring. I love the quote that Jews don't keep Shabbat, Shabbat keeps the Jews. So enlightening every Friday night keeps us going. One candle brings more light to another candle. So if you have any candles, it doesn't have to be Shabbat candles. It can be a Yankee candle, birthday candle, or just look at my candle and scoop it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Still got it. Thank you, Rena Strober. We're going to do the Mi Sheiberach later. Now, Darrin, because he's a man and doesn't have to watch his figure like most women that I know, he's allowed to eat carbs. So he spent the day making a
no. Look at that.
Can I give some credit where credit is really due? My partner Liz, whose given name is Elisheva, who's homesick tonight. We don't live together, but we've been together forever. She makes the most beautiful challahs, and she made this frozen one. Like, she made the dough, froze it. I've had it in my fridge. I bought a new home, and I've been looking for a reason. And when Seth and I finally discovered I could do it tonight, I took it out, but I came to find out that I didn't leave it out long enough. But it's okay. But
it looks great. Oh,
So-
I would eat that. I would go to town on that thing.
Well, we'll know soon enough. But thank you, Liz. Shabbat shalom, my darling.
That is so sweet. Okay, well, why don't we start with the wine bracha? Jack, would you like to do the wine bracha? You know it by heart. You went to Jewish camp.
I love the guffin.
The bracha is Have Shua Shua.
It's Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz.
Okay.
Brave
It was written by this guy named David Guffin.
Very good. Hold on. I'm gonna get something to drink. You guys just talk for a second. Go. I'm gonna get my my little one.
Okay. All I know are the Ohio Jewish camp versions of these, but I do think I know it, and I'm excited to do it. It's lovely to see you all. Seth sent me a list of videos he needed, pulled off the internet, edited, turned into MP4s, and sent to him about 5 minutes into the show. So
You do it, Jack. We believe in you.
Well, it's done. It's done. But
See?
that's why I
You knew
wasn't
it.
able to focus on all you beautiful people. Hello there. It's so good to be here.
Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, so here's the wine. I'm gonna pour.
Beautiful.
Kedem.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Jackie. Let's hear your Ohio version. Hit it.
Motzi lechem.
No, Baruch.
Oh, that's the bread.
And then Berei Pri Hagafen. So Baruch, begin with.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Berei Pri. Fuck me.
That's
What are you
very
mouthing?
close.
Berei Pri Hagafen.
Amen.
My 10-year-old daughter's watching, Jack.
Sorry.
Well, hold on. I just want to know why it began when it was going to be the bread. Hamotzi, but then it was just Baruch atah. How come like it was a beautiful song when it was
Does
bread?
that have
but
a
then it was-
tune?
I don't know. I didn't know it was spoken word.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Olam.
That's the
That-
Shechianu.
Borei Pri Hagafen.
Thank you, Darrin. Finally, somebody sounds good. Hold on, my fridge is open. Okay, now we're gonna do the hamotzi after this.
A flat singer. Seth always said I easily go flat.
No.
Doesn't matter because you're flat.
I never said you were flat. I said
Go
I said you-
flat or go home.
Thank you. No, I said you can't hold harmony. I never said you go flat. You're just horrific at holding
Mona's
harmony.
one woman show would disagree.
Whoa. Darrin, let's have some carbs. Let's have some hamotzi since it's the one thing.
Yes. Holla back,
Baruch
boys.
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz Everyone?
Amen.
I will cut it.
I held the harmony.
It's a little dense. If you were all here, I'd rip you
I love a dense challah.
And we do a little salt on it.
Yes,
Ooh,
queen.
Okay, we're salting. Are we buttering or we're just salting?
Yeah, where's the butter?
You know what?
What?
It's pretty dense, but it's pretty good.
Me too.
You know, we could do the hand washing next time. I just realized it's all good.
Of course.
Okay, so my first thing is I'm going to see if I know. I've never done this before. I'm going to see if I know how to screen share on this computer. I've only done it. Okay, so hold on. Okay, share screen.
Don't share the wrong thing.
I'm literally terrified. Okay, Google Chrome would like to record this computer screen. Why do I have to do that? Why can't I just
Google
share
Chrome is
it?
nosy
I know.
neighbor.
Bug off. Deny. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I don't want that aspect happening, but I want the rest happening. Select a tab to share. Oh, this is fun. Oh, okay. So hold on. Maybe I can do this. Oh,
Okay.
people, how can I just do desktop? Oh, entire screen. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
One thing
Window.
is almost dated. I'm obsessed with this story. Which
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to title that story "Shit Off You're What is it? Shit Off You're Rocking the Boat."
Still got it. Is
I
this
heard Guffin. I saw Guffin.
That's
tab?
hilarious.
That's crazy that a friggin' mob hit was the thing too. How funny.
And I use excuses to get out of
Ellen
dates, but
Stardust
that was
Diner.
not one. But
That doesn't happen at Ellen Stardust Diner.
I mean, really
No.
being in
Picture is
hiding.
the meatloaf later.
Okay, hold on. I think
Hilarious.
I can do this.
I'm looking for a picture of my daughter so that you can all wish my daughter a Shabbat Shalom because she's watching from Stuyvesant Town in New York.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
The
My
East
daughter-
Side.
Let's just find a little picture of my.
Julie, are you in the West Coast or the East Coast?
I'm on. I'm on the West Side in Manhattan. This is
Yeah, she's
Manhattan.
gonna come over next week and visit.
I'll
I
be
think-
there in person.
I think
Seth,
I may
I-
figure out how to do this. What? What's that?
As long as the
I may-
restraining order has expired by then.
I hope so.
Hold on,
have
let me
to
just
check with-
try this. Oh, I think I got it.
Can you guys wish Ruby a Shabbat Shalom?
Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat
Ruby.
Shalom.
Seth, I seem to be easily uploading those videos.
I know, but they always keep saying they're not MP4s. I'll try one more, but let's try this and tell me if you can see this. This is one of my favorite things ever. Okay, so I have to share.
Is this Jack Plotnick dancing naked in a window?
No, this is one of my favorites.
That's
Jack,
the
this is,
best number from Dear Evan Hansen, by the way. I love that one.
can we all see this? This is Julie Klausner being brilliant. Can you see it?
Always.
I can't see it.
Hold on. Can anybody see it?
No, I want a reunion for difficult people.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, because I can't go into the Mi Sheiberach because it's too serious. Oh my God! Wait, we have a surprise guest. Hold on.
Ooh, I love
Wait,
surprise guests.
One. So we'll go for here we go. Okay, this man. Oh, Jack, this is great. This man is brilliant, and most importantly, he has an incredible book. Please welcome someone so much more talented than I am, Mr. Mark Shaman.
Oh my God.
Am I on?
God.
You're on.
Seth,
Mark,
don't say that about yourself.
Well, it's true though. It's true. I can't compose. I'm so obsessed. I am in the middle of this book. It is so brilliant. And for the Jews on this, you're going to love this. Mark Shaman, your book is called, very odd, Never Mind the Happy. The Jews are going to love why it is called Never Mind the Happy.
Well, it's from the morning that my mother defined Judaism, when my sister called her New Year's Day and said, "Ma, I want to be the first to wish you a happy and healthy New Year." And my mother barked out, "Never mind the happy."
Is
There you
that
go.
not?
It might as well have been carved on the 10 Commandments, the 11th commandment.
It is so brilliant. By the way, Jack, I see you did upload the clips. Thank you. You're brilliant. Okay,
So
Mark
she just
Shaman,
wanted her to say, "Mom, I want to wish you a new year." It's so good.
somehow irritating that I guess it's like you can only get one, and by adding the word happy, you're going to take away from my health. It's so
Yeah.
stressful, Mark, and it's so Jewish. You guys, this book, it's so amazing because it actually reminds me of Harvey Fierstein, like starting so downtown and so for no money, and then becoming this crazy success. And Marky, I know you say this all the time. I've told this story so many times. You always say that, but I'm telling you, all the Jewish people here need some joy. Please talk about how your vision of Bette Midler, and then how it actually came true, because people are going to be obsessed. Oh, one more thing. Mark, you're in the waiting room of where? What are you doing tonight? It sounds brilliant. Go.
I'm here backstage at the 92nd Street Y, where Nathan Lane will be interviewing me tonight. And looking at the wall of the people who have appeared here, it's rather outrageous that they invited me to do this. And so, yeah, we're going to be performing and talking, telling these stories, in front of a few hundred people tonight.
Yeah, the book is amazing, the audiobook. So for the Jews, the reason why we do this Broadway Shabbat every week is because there's a lot of depression in the news. We want to spread some Jewish joy. So even though Mark's book is filled with back and forth, what are the 2 words you use for your book?
From plots to zets. From plots to zets. Yeah.
But this is one of the plots. It's how you can manifest something, and it sounds like it's not real, but it is. Please talk about your manifestation and how it came true.
I'll try to make a long story short. But because you got to buy the book to get the whole story. I was these people in this room have heard me tell this story so many times.
Doesn't matter. It's amazing.
Yeah. So as a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, that's when Bette Midler came about. I've been saying that, I did nothing but listen to the Mary Poppins soundtrack when I was from 4, 5, 6, 7. Then Puberty and Bette Midler albums appeared at the same time. And I moved on to Bette Midler and did nothing but listen to her, and had the posters on my wall, and stole money from my father's wallet to go to New York one day and cut school. And I went to see her in her Clams on the Half Shell review at the Minskoff Theater. And I had this daydream while I watched that I would run down the aisle and say, "Oh, Miss Midler, I know every note of every song on every record. Please let me play for you." So then when I turned 16 and I left school, I got a state diploma, and I was in New York with a friend and ran into some other friends from New Jersey. And we said, "Oh, let's go catch up." Although I was 16, what was there to catch up on? So, but we stepped into the first place that was right there where we ran into our friends, which happened to be Marie's Crisis. So it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, and I start to play the piano. There's no one else in there. And the bartender goes, "Hey, kid, you're good." And he ran next door where there was a comedy review that needed a funnier piano player. And in walked Scott Whitman and his 4 friends. And I got hired to play for the comedy review and to play at Marie's Crisis, even though I was only 16. Meanwhile, I say all that because Scott Whitman, where I started staying on the weekends to play for their comedy review, he lived across the hall from Ulla Hedwig, who was just gotten off the road from being a harlot with Bette Midler, one of her backup singers. And the harlots decided, let's do our own act when we're not on the road with Bette. And I was right there next, because just by chance, by beshert, as we would say. And I became the musical director. I was at that point maybe 17. It was a cabaret act. It was a big success. Bette said, "Girls, I'm going back on the road. Come back and be my harlots, and I'll let you open the show." So I was flown to LA to teach Bette Midler's band the Harlots material. So I'm at SIR's, Studio and Instrument Rentals. I teach the band the Harlots material. Now I'm sitting on a couch, not unlike this one I'm on right now. And in walks Bette Midler. And I can't even believe I can't believe it. I'm in the same room as Bette Midler. And she starts rehearsing, and I just can't believe it. If that had been it, that I would have died a happy man. And at one point, though, she yelled out to the band, "I'd love to try the song No Gesturing." And they looked through their music, and there's no music for the song No Gesturing on their stands. And one of the girls, Charlotte Crossley, goes over to Bette and goes, "You singing about that?" And so Bette Midler, not unlike Norma Desmond, says, "You there, can you play No Gesturing?" And I actually got to walk to a stage and say, "Oh, Miss Midler, I know every note of every song on every record. Please let me play for you." And I played for her, and she said, "Pretty good. I could use you. Stick around." And then my flight to home was canceled to New York, but because she's a frugal gal, she didn't put me in a hotel. She put me in her guest room in her house. And I went from being a Bette Midler fanatic with her posters on the wall to living with her, living next door, having breakfast with no bra wearing in her nightgown Bette Midler. And that's how we became like brother and sister. And it's still that way to this day. End of story.
How amazing is that? I can't on any level. Marc Shaiman, you so deserve it. You guys, this book, never mind the happy. I'm begging you to get it. And I know that you're going to be in LA and you're going to be interviewed by a certain redhead.
Yes, Bette Midler will be interviewing me, or whatever you call, interview is not the right word.
I know what you mean.
And whatever, but at the
Hosting.
Academy Museum, a week from Friday, I think the 6th. Yes, Bette Midler will be asking me about my life.
I can't. I'm having a breakdown. In conclusion, Marky, we love you. I can't wait to finish your book. I'm only on chapter 5, but it's amazing. And Mark's on Seth Speaks this whole weekend on Sirius XM. So tune the hell in and buy his book ASAP. Okay, here's someone's upstaging you. All right, bye, Mark. Say hi to Lou.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Wow.
Isn't that so inspirational?
Wow.
Okay, so now we're going to get to the Mi Sheiberach. So for this, Julie, I was going to send you a list of names, but of course I can't. So I'm going to have you do something after the Mi Sheiberach. So Rena Strober, will you please sing the Mi Sheiberach, and I'll read the names because it's too hard for me to send this list. The Mi
I have a few names going in, and then I'll sing, and then we can finish with names. I chose a melody again with Catherine O'Hara news today. Like, it's just been a day where you just want to scream and beg for something to lighten up. So I chose a melody that to me represents the please just get better, please. And we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to feel that. Sometimes it's cathartic. But I do like at this moment, if you have someone who's ill, to think of them at their most healthy, to send them that image of themselves and try to return to that. The names I have are Allison Kashuk, Sharon Shaw, Christina Foss, Noah Howard, my dad who's not feeling well, Florence Farber, Panina Batchana, Vim Murray, Steve Silverman, Kathy Smith. And I have a herniated disc right now. And my mother texted me. She goes, put yourself on the Mi Sheiberach list. So I'm waiting for my injections. So you're allowed to say this for yourself and for your inner child who may need some healing today.
And I'll read the names that were sent in after you sing the first verse.
Mi Sheiberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim Mi Sheiberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana Mi Sheiberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim.
I'm going to read the names that were sent in. Bob Goldberg, Melissa Goldberg, Phyllis Sobel, Alan Sobel, Adrian Hyde, Mark Naxon, Teresa Lamberson, Joan Rosengard, Michael Berkowitz, Karen Baker, Hanach Yitzchak ben Aharon Noach Chayasura, Shabtai Yirmiyahu ben Chava Shoshana, Nisi Finn, Bruce Watson. I hope he gets much, much better. Let me make sure I got everybody. Hold on for 1 second. And Gwen Orell, who is in mourning. And anyone who put names in the comments, can you please think about them and send some healing prayers? Aaron Scott Lazar, whom we love so much. And of course, we have Yehudit Bat Devorah and Joy Preffer Cohen, Ivan Preffer. And I just want to make sure we got everybody. All right, Rena Strober, that was very, very healing and put me in a great mood while my dog was licking me. It was very, very sweet.
Oh my God.
I really, really appreciated it. So I'm going to, before we go into the next section, I'm going to see if this actually works. Hold, please. Hold, please. I'm going to get normal. Now, by the way, Julie Klausner, you're like one of those people that you're like a, what's the word? Cultural savant. I feel like if I give you a subject, you're just going to have an opinion on it. So I'm just going to ask you this right now, Julie Klausner. Grand bar mitzvahs or like depressing, we just have the kiddush in the shul? Give me an opinion and go. Oh, it's so
you're muted.
I know, that's so mean. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh, there.
So
Go, Julie.
you mean what did I do for my bat mitzvah?
Well, just also what's your opinion about it, and have you experienced both?
I've had, I think they're all great. And I myself, we had like a service and then a luncheon at the synagogue.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like classy. It was more for my mom, honestly.
Yeah,
and then
let's be honest.
we'd have the party later. It was fine, but it was really more about the service and the luncheon. That was, all at Temple Grill in White Plains. Shout out to White Plains, New York.
So I want to ask you, what was because I've been asking you, what's your favorite bas or, bar mitzvah gift? And basically every guy I talked to, I just remember cross pens and checks. Did you get anything?
Pens, checks, but the pens were like light pink and lavender, lest a lady be tempted to write something masculine like a novel. You should only write on perfumed stationery.
That is effing hilarious. Okay, so I've had Jack. So Julie Klausner, Julie's going to come over next week, and we're going to actually
give your dogs so many kisses.
Yeah, you're going to love them. And we're going to also perform live. But I want to say that Julie's responsible for not a resurgence, for the start of my career in many ways, because she had this show called Obsessed. And she asked me to come on it and deconstruct turkey lurkey. And I was asking you, Julie, how did you even know that I knew what turkey lurkey was?
And we have a friend in common, Eric Drysdale, whose amazing wife, Anne, you had a very heated fling with. We went to musical theater summer camp, and basically not since Darrin and Rena went to musical theater summer camp, and I quote unquote asked her out over the phone, and we dated for a year, but we never saw each other during that year. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Is it hot in here? So through Eric and Ann. So Julie asked me to
love the Drysdales, and I've known Eric for couple decades now, 25 years or so, and he and I were in touch today after Catherine O'Hara had passed, and we were see, I don't know, it's kind of the silver lining of Shiva, right? When someone passes, it does bring people together. You do connect and commiserate and mourn together, which is really important part of grief, is the connectivity. But Eric was one of the first people I met when I was in the city doing comedy, and he shared with me a bunch of really, really valuable recordings, like Princess Diana the musical, and the Dora Hall show.
Dora Hall.
And then we watched Turkey Lurkey Time, and I was obsessed with that. And I had known you. I don't you know what? I'm of that age where it's just like, if I know you by now, I've known you forever. So I just feel like I've known you forever. I've known of you forever. And I just thought, this is such a seminal text that only Professor Rudetsky can really come down and give us the granularity and the context and the beat by beat exposition around. He can provide method to this madness. And he presented something in front of a small cabaret audience, most of whom didn't know anything about Broadway musicals. They just sort of came out for a comedy show, and he enraptured them. He captivated them. I had some rock and roll people who were there, like some punk rock people, because it was also the night I think Tom Sharpling was there with his wife at the time, was a disc jockey on FMU, and she spins these like, you know, kind of like punk pop 60s and 70s records, and she's like, I didn't know about any of that. And that was the most entertaining evening I've had in ages, because Seth just brings you in. He brings you in what he's passionate about.
First of all, next week we're going to be looking at Julie Klausner clips. I was trying to upload, and it's been a nightmare, but Jack found me at your Obsessed show, and this is some of me deconstructing turkey lurkey. So
oh wait, Seth, I didn't send you that. I sent you turkey lurkey on the Tonys, but without you, because it was a better quality. I didn't know you wanted to hear your voice.
Oh, it's always fun when someone else makes a choice for you that you didn't ask for. But
I thought you would deconstruct it live for us. I can do that.
Because on StreamYard, you can talk over video, something I've never actually done. I can't even screen share. Well, I'm going to skip that. I'll watch it next week.
Show it next week.
No, Seth, I have it here. I'll send it to you now.
All right, hold on. All right.
We need to see a Mi Sheiberach for this relationship.
Seth, I'm sending it. It's coming through in 30 seconds. Show something else.
Regardless, I will, dear. But also, I don't even know how these were uploaded. No joke. But I'm going to skip for a second and say, Darrin Baker, I don't have the Faye Dunaway clip.
No.
But I'm very good friends with Anastasia Barzee, and I know you did Sunset Boulevard with her.
I did with Anastasia.
And you sounded great. Here we go.
Who did you play?
I
Hold on, here we go.
Somewhere pretty. When you have a young kid and a wife that you need somewhere green, far from the city. It's a rambling old house with a big apple tree, with a swing for the kid and a hammock for me.
Artie Green.
Artie!
Who's dating? He's dating her, but she breaks up with you to go with Joe Gillis, who then gets murdered. So that works out.
Artie is the cuck of Sunset Boulevard.
By the way, it turns out, Jack, you are right. I actually can't talk over it, so maybe I take it back. I've never done this before.
But here, you already have the one where you're talking. I sent it to you now.
But for whatever, it's such a boring conversation, but whatever reason, it will not let me upload anything you send. That was literally by happenstance. But I will say this, I'll do it next week, but hold on. We need to, just before we go, we need to just say this. Jack Plotnick now has a new career of finding interviews by Bobby Wygant. Julie, have you heard of any of these?
Oh my God.
Julie, your head's going to come off.
Is she that lady who would interview celebrities and not know anything about them?
Well, no, she knows about them, but holy cow, the kind of questions she would ask. And Jack has found these clips and he lip syncs them. Jack, talk about the current one.
Well, I mean, they're edited for comedic effect. I mean, everything you hear in my videos, she actually said, but sometimes I cheat and move things around a little. And this one, I added a bunch of uncomfortable silence. But
I remember this. These are fantastic. She's so mean, right?
Kind of.
I love her.
You know what she is? She can be brusque. And she can be, just sort of, she wants to get the scoop, which is kind of weird. It's like, why do you need the scoop? Really? So this was Jodie Foster at 17 years old.
She's 17 years old. And Jack's, it's not line readings, just the facial expressions while he's reading something. He adds so much subtext that is not there. And then just even I'm going to count to 3. Anyway, you're going to see. I watched this over and over again. Here we go. Enjoy.
I'm based in Dallas for all of the NBC stations throughout the country.
Bobby, count up 3 or 4 yourself, take your thoughts, and you're on.
Okay. Well, Jody, it's good to see you again.
Thank you.
Do you have a steady boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
No. No. I don't think about it very much.
Really? What kind of fellow would you like? When you do have time to get around to that.
I don't know.
Who are the actors that you look at and say, wow, really turns you on?
The greatest quality for a woman actress would be a kind of intelligence and a strength.
Well, the thing is that the film is a very special film, a very important film. And Jody, you are fantastic in it. You really are. Just say thank you.
Thank you. That's it. Just something to do.
I mean,
So much subtext.
Oh,
Right, I love subtext.
So little time.
it's brilliant.
Thank you. The worst is oh, thank you. Seth, you're muted. Oh, yay. Am I muted?
No. Jack, it is so brilliant. The subtext. First of all, the snorting at the end, and then just say thank you.
Right. There's something in her voice. She could have been a star. I love the sound of her voice, and there's so much in her voice. And it's been really fun to do this. I have an upcoming one where she lets Ridley Scott know that Alien is not appropriate for audiences.
Helpful.
He doesn't want to know.
Right.
All right. So Julie, you're coming over next week, and we'll do the brachas together. And I feel like we should maybe end with I Don't Need Anything But You from Annie. Do you know the harmony? I knew it.
You're poor as a mouse, and I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us.
that was the pilot of Difficult People. Wasn't that in the pilot where you guys were in the audience?
There's a lot of Annie in my everything I do. Annie plays a big part.
Oh my God.
Because growing up, when I did, seeing that spunky redhead hit the jackpot was very inspiring.
Here's Sandy.
Sandy.
Just saying. Okay, we'll discuss that in detail later. Okay, so in conclusion, Darrin, you know that this relationship doesn't work out. Just want to make sure. You're aware of that. And by the way, why is she in full just sitting down? It's very Madame Armfelt. Why is she like sitting down? Why can't she get up?
I was going to say wicked, right?
I mean, what's happening?
You know, Seth, that
Yeah.
also the other thing that doesn't work, that's the last Jewfro I think I had in any show pre-Broadway.
And then what happened? What happened to this?
Then Paul Huntley became my best friend.
Yeah, I understand.
The ball, it works for you. You look great without it. It's a very, very good look. You've got the right head shape and the face. It's really,
Thank you,
really
Julie.
working.
You know
Not
what?
everyone can pull that off.
Can I tell you, I will live with that coming from you for a
No.
forever.
You look great with that. This is the look.
I agree. Rena, you look like you're posing for a rear window, like with the cool. I don't know what to say. All right, in
There's so much sun
conclusion,
coming in.
Jack, you need to be my guest every week, and we'll just end with one of your comedy videos. So
Okay.
that needs to happen. And is
And
there any-
dancing in the window, the one that you just put out where you're stripping in the window
I am?
with the little people.
I heard
And you're
about
the
that.
little person.
Yeah.
Is that
Are
an
you sure
old
that
one
was
where you're the little people? Yes, when
Oh,
you're
wait.
the dolls in the
You mean
window.
the Christmas? You mean the Christmas elf?
Yeah, when you're in the window.
Oh,
and the people-
my God. I'm sorry. I do strip in a window and I'm a tiny doll.
How can you forget that you strip in a window as a tiny doll? Why did it take you
That's how
10
much
minutes to remember?
idiocy I'm pumping out. I am a factory for stupid, and I can't keep them all straight.
Uh-huh. All right, we're gonna have difficult people clips next week. Darrin, I'm so glad you were able to make this Shabbat.
It's so lovely to join all of you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom.
Thank
Shabbat
you
shalom to
for what you
everybody.
do, Seth, for the community and for your
Yeah.
fans and for your colleagues and your friends. And you really do bring so many people together with
Here.
what you love and who you are.
Thank you. Oh wow, Cindy Brady says yes. See, she's pointing. Thank you, Jack. And everybody, don't forget to buy this shiz. All right, so lovely seeing you guys. See you next week. Bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. And